Remember that time you got back from that business trip or family vacation and you wouldn't stop talking about your rental car? Yeah, neither do I. But over the years, people have found excitement and thrilling adventures available right from the rental car counter by participating in Hertz's Rent-A-Racer program. Today, I'm on the move at the American Muscle Car Museum, taking a look at the history and heritage of this very unique offering.
Join me as I travel the country, uncovering history, the cars, and the roads worth taking. I hit the biggest events and museums, dig into legendary collections, and always take the scenic route, because every mile has a story.
The concept was wild. Let everyday drivers rent real deal, race-bred Shelby Mustangs and turn them loose on public roads. Crazy, right? But it worked back in 1966, and believe it or not, the formula's still working today. It all started in the fall of '65. Hertz wanted to stand out from the competition and figured the best way was to add some serious excitement to their fleet. Enter the Sports Car Club, a program that let travelers rent something truly special. So Hertz made a bold move, ordering roughly 1,000 brand new Shelby GT350 Mustangs and sending them to locations across the country. They all would have started off much like this, like the rest of the run of GT350s assembled by Shelby American at their Los Angeles facility before some final tweaks turned them into the final product we know today. Hey Ed.
Welcome Matt, welcome to the American Muscle Car Museum. Let's talk a little bit about the history of the Hertz Rent-A-Car program. And Carroll was a smart guy. He did a little research before and found out that John Hertz actually had these color on his cars in 1925, the black and the gold. So in a sense, great promotion. They inked a deal for 200 initial cars and they could promote it with the major airports and cities to rent these cars. Now some of the upgrades on this car, performance-wise, was the same as the GT350. So the 289s had 306 horsepower and a little over 300 foot-pounds of torque, which was impressive for these cars. But these here, you can see on the outside, they added H to signify the Hertz Rent-A-Car. And what they had to do from 1965 to 1966, they went to a smaller tire size. That way when they added the 2 passengers, the tires didn't rub in the back. As you come to the interior, you've got the tack on the dash, but underneath it, to help with the rent-a-car program, they had an issue with the brakes where people weren't pushing the brakes far enough. And they actually put a sign on there that says, you must push these brakes hard. Now this program really got people interested, and of course, Shelby was brilliant at marketing.
What an awesome opportunity for enthusiasts, and the neat thing is it left its mark and it didn't stop in the 60s.
Absolutely, Carroll Shelby left a huge footprint.
After some smaller efforts in the late 1960s, the program went quiet. That is until 2006, when Ford, Shelby, and Hertz reunited for an all-new GT-H. Black paint and gold stripes return, although this time underneath the hood is a V8 with 325 horsepower. There's also a lowered suspension, Shelby styling, and now unique Hertz badging. A reported 500 coupes were produced and available to rent through Hertz's appropriately called Fun Collection. The next big milestone in the program comes just a year later. The GT-H goes topless, with a reported 500 convertibles were available for rent with the same performance upgrades, but now customers could drop the top, let the sun in, and hear that engine roar. With those celebrating the program's 40th anniversary, 10 years later, in 2016, to mark the 50th anniversary, a new GT-H appears, this time with just 140 examples being produced and put into rental lots. All are black and gold, and all feature upgrades like exhaust, and these wheels, and underneath the hood, a V8 with 435 horsepower. In 2019, a new GT-H arrives, but this one, it's not for rent, it's for sale, with Shelby producing it as part of a heritage edition. It can come in either white or black with gold stripes and either 480 horsepower or, like this one here, 700 horsepower by way of the optional supercharger. Then in 2022, Hertz and Shelby released the wildest rentals yet. The GT350H, now coming in coupe or convertible with lots of Shelby attitude and of course gold stripes, has 450 horsepower. For customers wanting more, they could step up to the GT500H with a tire shredding 900 horsepower. And just like the spirit of the original, for the last couple of years, both of these models have been available for rent through select Hertz airport locations and really live up to the legacy of letting everyday drivers get behind the wheel of real deal race cars. Throughout the years and with each new generation, these special cars continue to capture the imagination and resonate deeply with both enthusiasts and collectors. Ed, we're in front of what looks like a classic, but there's a whole lot more to the story.
This is actually a re-engineered Mustang, and what I mean by that, there's a company in Orlando called Revology Cars. This is car number 3 of the builds, and they are up over build number 300 at this time. What do? They use the best materials, the best craftsmanship, and the most modern, in a sense, technology and procedures to put a car together. This car is an original body car, has a Coyote engine, has updated suspension, modern brakes, modern interior. So these are a lot of fun to drive. And I have a question for you. This is not a resto mod car, but a re-engineered car. What do you see these doing at the auction?
These kind of cars really do connect with people that want the classic looks, but they want those modern upgrades and conveniences. And I think this one checks all the boxes, having that modern engine with these great, fantastic rent-a-racer looks.
You ready for a ride?
Let's do it. Love that sound already, Ed. I like some of the other modern touches too, like those LEDs in the door handle. I think it's those little touches, Ed, that I think really puts builds like this over the top, where it's got the classic look, but again, with that modern tech.
It definitely doesn't have the roll of an old car, does it?
No, it doesn't. The Hertz Shelby Mustang story started as a wild experiment, but it's become much more than history. It's about giving anyone the opportunity to get behind the wheel of a real deal, all-American performance car for an unforgettable experiment. And it proves that just because it's a rental doesn't mean it has to be ordinary.
For the skies above, that's the way I go for you, pretty little girl, and I like your